All right, Detroit Pistons fans, you could be seeing the Detroit Pistons on television once again. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Thought the season was over, but not so fast. The Detroit Pistons and 7 other teams that was left out of the NBA reboot. They only took 22 teams. They took, I think, 19 teams, or 19 teams in the West and 8 teams in the East. And it was basically they chose those teams on who was closest to making the playoffs. So if you ain't really had no shot at making the playoffs, you wasn't going. But Cleveland, Atlanta, Minnesota, New York, teams like that, they are trying to lobby to the league by doing a mini summer league in August, because they say 9 months off is too much, and it's going to hurt some of their younger players' development. So you can see the Pistons do some joint practices with Cavaliers. You can see those 8 teams form in maybe Vegas. I'm not sure where they talking about forming at, and doing a mini summer league. You also can see them practicing together, doing OTAs. So they might get the green light to do a mini summer league, and they talking about broadcasting it too. So that's going to be some additional TV money, because the 8 teams that's left out, they said it's just 9 months without basketball activity is too long, and it's going to hurt the developmental process of a lot of their players. So, what, I'm down with it to see, some of these dudes get it, because people said, what about the regular summer league? But it sounds like they might not have a regular summer league, because I heard that there's talks about starting the season December 1st. And even if they do push it back till December, 25th for Christmas, there's no time for a summer league. This season is going to run from July 31st to October 12th, with the draft being October 15th and the lottery being August 25th. So you can see the Pistons playing with the Cavaliers, practicing with the Cavaliers and doing all that type of stuff, and then basically going into summer league and getting some run in. You may not see Blake in summer league, or some of the other veteran players are part of it, but you're probably gonna see some of the younger guys like Brown and Kyrie Thomas and possibly Luke Kennard get some summer league runs. So at the end of the day, it's still Piston basketball. Maybe a little bit later than you're accustomed to seeing it in summer league, but you still gonna have some Piston basketball on TV, possibly, if they approve this deal. But it's only right. It's only 8 teams. They can put them in Las Vegas, and also you able to get a little bit of TV money out the deal. So we can see them ball out that way, and I'm all for it, because you are at a disadvantage if you're not playing any type of basketball from March all the way to December 1st. And also, some of these smaller teams, the teams that missed them, they are also asking the NBA to allow them to start their training camp early. All right? Because, they missing out on quality playing time. So this should work for Dwayne Casey, a young Pistons team with a lot of players to develop. I mean, look at it. They got, Brown, they got Thomas, they got Bone, they got Christian Wood is still fairly young, Diambo. And they also probably gonna put a couple dollars in some people's pockets to help them out as well. So that'll be good to see. So Piston basketball may not be dead just yet for this year, but I would say you probably won't see a traditional summer league this year if their plans is truly to start the league December 1st. I mean, that's not a lot of time off neither. You talking about roughly 6 weeks off? But I'm really not that. You probably gonna get 2 weeks off, and they're gonna go into training camp. Training camp usually about a month. So you can see the Pistons going to training camp if this get approved as early as November. But that's what the NBA wanted to do. They wanted to sacrifice 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? That's what they done. By this season, this ain't gonna be a real champion. It's gonna be an asterisk. And then next season is probably going to be, an asterisk because of this season, because they're not going to have a lot of time to rest. So it's all about the green. So if you ain't figured that out and you young, when you get into corporate America, your physical well-being or your mental well-being, it doesn't matter. It's all about the green. It's all about the money. Rarely do you find an occupation that cares about you as a person. So, but shout out to the NBA if they do this, man. And I will be staying in touch with the Pistons and following this story closely. But I'll link that article from ESPN in the description. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the video. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is to share the video. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. We gone.